Good morning, everybody. Crypto STRANG here. Done a video literally 2 days ago when I was just going on about 3 new projects I'm going to buy in December: Tend, XSN, and Morph. Just want to basically just found another project yesterday, which again I'm going to go over now. It's very, very speculative, but I think it could have a huge profit potential. So I'm just going to go over it now. So CFI, CyberFi. Now, again, as I say, this is ranked 770 on CoinGecko. It's not even on CoinMarketCap. It didn't even have it was like ranked 2,468, so it didn't have the market cap. But you go over there, the circulating supply at the moment is basically, not much, but it's 500,000, but the max supply is only 2,400,000. So let's say, for argument's sake, it's basically about a quarter out there. So still quite a bit to go out there. But what I liked about this project, now I read up on it yesterday, and I like the whole roadmap side of it. I'll go through that in a minute, but they basically stated their mission of CyberFi is to create a user-friendly DeFi experience. Now we know this year has been massive for DeFi. So many projects have just mooned like you wouldn't believe. But anyway, so they want to create a user-friendly DeFi experience and add a new layer of features available. Users of their platform will experience zero stress, they call it, automated DeFi trading and farming, smaller fees and tools for impermanent loss mitigation. So I say rank 770. So you go here, it's quite volatile. You can see where the price is. Even the last 24 hours, the high was $4.20, the low was $2.98, and we're currently up 20% in 24 hours. Now it's $3.73. This month has been very volatile, this project, with the prices. You think November the 15th, it was $1.78. The next day, $4.57. So it's obviously, there's a lot of hype and is that, behind the scenes, I guess. But I say at the moment, it's so low, such a low cap. The market cap is just over 2 million. But the trading volume in the last 24 hours is over 1 million. So I think, again, I've got to say, it's not financial advice. I'm not saying you rush out and buy CFI. This is very, very speculative. These are sort of projects you take a risk on. Now, it's up to you if you want to do that risk. That's entirely up to you. No one can make that decision for you. That is entirely up to you. So me personally, I've got my favourites, my long-term holds, my ones, in my top 10 I spoke about before. These are the ones that, could be great for longevity, but also great for taking profits. So I've just bought a stack of them. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. I know I do it every sort of 3 months. I'll give an update on where the price is at. I might do this one after a month or so because it is so volatile at the moment, the price. Me personally, I think it's a good time to get in it. But again, that's just my personal opinion. It's not financial advice whatsoever. So you go on their website, and what I liked about was the roadmap at the bottom. You go to the bottom of the page now. You can see there, December 2020, CFI launching Beta LP. You can see there the CFI staking, Beta Farm automation. That's in January. And we got there March, first quarter 2021, the launch trading platform BTV. In the third quarter, the public released multi-chain toolset. And now the fourth quarter of 2021, the CyberFi major public launch. So I think 2021, as they progress, is going to be absolutely huge. So when you look at these prices at the moment, to me, they're quite low, and that's why I want to take a risk with CyberFi. I've done that video the other day, and in this little cut of hours, I come across this project, and I read up on it yesterday, and I was going through so much of it, and it really does look incredible. So I think it's just one to keep on your radar. Again, it's entirely up to you. You go through their site, and they say what the CFI token does, obviously. And you've got their why CyberFi. CyberFi mission is to create a user-friendly DeFi experience and a new layer of features available. Users of our platform experience zero stress, automated DeFi trading and farming, like I said earlier. So breaks it down there, the trading, the automation, the multi-chain. Also, what I did like was the team. Now, not all of them got LinkedIn profiles. I know I said this before, it's great to actually see a genuine use case. This obviously has done this like a computer type. It's a very advanced website. It's very scientific in the way they've approached it. But you can actually see the genuine LinkedIn profiles. I'm not saying the others are not genuine, but I'm just saying it's nice to see the actual real person on the LinkedIn, for instance. And you can see they've got a lot of experience. Now, the advisors, what I did like, I found interesting, was Jeff Kiridikis. Jeff is the founder and CEO of both TrustSwap, which we'll learn about, DeFi ecosystem platform and Uptrend, the world's most engaged blockchain-based social media platform. So that was really good. And he's the host of the Bitcoin and Crypto podcast. So again, that's really good, And also the Austin Merricks, he's the co-creator of XIO Network. So again, they're their advisors. Great team as well. Not massive team, let's be honest. But with their advisor, it looks a really good, solid project. But it is very high risk. We all know that everything in crypto is high risk, let's be honest, but these are very, very speculative, but such a low cap gem to me at the moment. Now, you go on the top of their website and it basically, you scroll to it basically says buy CFI and Uniswap. Now, Uniswap there, you can get your CFI ETH there if you want to use Uniswap. I've actually just joined Bilaxi. It's literally only two places you can get CFI is on Uniswap and Bilaxi, the exchange. Now, I've literally just joined Bilaxi purely, as I say, to get CFI. I don't know how true it is, but reports it has $230 million of trading per day. You know, I don't know if that's true. I guess it is. You know, no reason to doubt them, but it does look a really good exchange, similar layouts to all the others, very similar to the way Binance used to be laid out at their old website. Very similar. So I bought my CFI on there. I've only just joined Bilaxi, as I say. So, you know, you have to do your own research, how good Bilaxi is. I haven't read up much about Bilaxi. As I say, it looks good. I've done a brief bit of research on Bilaxi, but not in depth. So, again, this is up to you if you join it. Also followed CyberFi on Twitter. Many followers, they say. Obviously, a big announcement was, as you see there, on the 22nd of November. You know, yesterday they'd done a tweet. We're now listed on Bilaxi. See, CoinMarketCap doesn't even state they're on Bilaxi. It just says Uniswap's your only option. That's how new this is. So, I think as they get on more exchanges, as they grow, as their roadmap develops, I think this one again got a lot of potential. So, now another one I did look at, which I haven't bought, I'll be honest, is Saffron. Now, this is currently ranked 359. The market cap is 21.5 million. Obviously, again, what I like is the very, very limited supply. The circulating supply at the moment is just approaching 30,000, but the total supply is 40,000. Now, this, I've got to admit, is one of the most volatile in prices I've seen for quite a while. But Saffron, to sum it up, is like it's a protocol for tokenized on-chain assets. Includes like contracts that otherwise impair access to utilised capital. They want the tokenised ownership of on-chain assets, giving liquidity providers greater flexibility. It's got peer-to-peer risk exchange. And what they state is existing decentralised owning platforms expose liquidity providers to complex code-driven outcomes. They've got dynamic exposure, where they talk about first application of Saffron gives liquidity providers the option to select customised risk and return profiles via the use of the Saffron pool tranches. So this $723 each at the moment, purely, you know, because there's such a low supply. But when you scroll down here and you look at the prices, you know, it's absolutely incredible. You know, even yesterday, the lowest price yesterday was 618. The highest was approaching 1,000. But what I liked here is I just found this incredible. In the last 30 days, the lowest price was $67. The highest was over $1,000. Absolutely incredible. All literally in the space of 1 month. Now, look at that for growth. You know, that is absolutely incredible. So this is what I've talked about before. I want to find these low cap gems. I wish I found Saffron before, you know. Now at the moment, I say it's $723. It's all time high. Recently was 1,000. So I personally haven't got any Saffron yet. I don't know with this one. I'm just going to have to monitor the price. I think really it's stabilised. You see, I haven't seen which market it's on. You see, it's on Bilaxi, OX Protocol. Never heard of 1 inch exchange, to be honest. Again, it's obviously on Uniswap as well. That's where most of the volume is. So Saffron is another one where one of their websites, they like a peer-to-peer risk exchange. You can see there, I'm just, because of the low supply, there'll only be 40,000 SFI. That's why the price reflects that. Now, this is really high risk, but, you know, as I say, bigger risk, bigger reward, but I'll have to monitor SFI. I'm just going to stick with CFI anyway. Plus the projects I mentioned on the video on Saturday, you know, I mentioned like, let's say, Tend, XSN, and Morpheus Network. So these are 4 really good, you know, new projects for me to get into. A lot of my old favourites I've mentioned many times, doing what I see ADA today. Absolutely fantastic. November the 23rd, 2020, we've gone over 15 cents. We're actually 15.5 cents. So, you know, I've spoken about ADA many times, but, you know, I'm trying to massify my basic portfolio, so I've got massive amounts of different altcoins. I'll always have my favourites. I've done my top 10, my top 20 even before. They're the real solid ones, but I also want to, you know, have these speculative ones. I want to take the risk. So, but again, you've got to make your own decision. But anyone want any help? Email info@cryptostrang.com. My social media links are below. Be great to hear from you. Tell me about some other low cap gems. I'm sure there's many more out there. some real gems. There's another Saffron Finance somewhere out there, isn't there? You know, where it's going to go from $65 to over $1,000, you know, in 30 days. Unbelievable. So, great to hear from you. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.